We help Amish singles to find a godly wife. You have epic marriage, and then we help you develop a legacy that is rooted in faith and freedom. So I wanted to share today epic moments. Short epic moment as I'm on my drive home from workout. It's always fun to jump on here and just think about the epic moment. And it tends to be a lot in my workout, my mindset. My mind wants to take over. And we had a tough workout again today, man. It was crazy. I should have taken a picture of it. I'm going to start sharing pictures more often. And also, not only sharing videos here, but also sharing with you my takeaways and stuff that on print and picture. Some things that I learn as I go through life. And one of the things today was like, again, it's all about not quitting. That's the only way you lose is if you quit. And man, I remember, so we had like different sets. We do what's called an AMRAP, and it was a set for 9 minutes. Oh gosh, dang! The first set, you had to do several reps, as many reps as you could in 9 minutes. And I remember thinking, goodness, when I got done with like the first two reps, and I was like, oh goodness, this is because we were doing squats, single-legged back lunge squats. And I was like, wow, this is a lot in the sense of, it got hard. And I did like two sets. I was like, this is a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And then I realized, I looked at the clock and I was like, oh no, we still have like 7 minutes left. That only took me like 2 minutes to do two rounds. And she's like, don't look at the clock. Oh my goodness, good. It's true. It's like, but again, yeah, she was awesome. Coach was telling us, Coach Kelly back from her anniversary trip, which again, happy anniversary, Coach Kelly. You're awesome. And she had an anniversary weekend, so she wasn't here Friday, and you got to see my live on Friday. Well, today was a tough workout again. Like I said, you do first was 2 or 9. You do a set of 9 lunges with weighted lunge. I did a barbell, not a barbell. Sorry. Um, yeah, the bar, and I did 15 pounds. So it's like 30 pounds plus 45 is like 75 pounds. And coach said, I started with 25 on there. She said, no, this is not about weight. This is about reps and getting some cardio in with weight. So I was like, all right. Then I put 15s on, and the 45 bar is 45 pounds and plus 50 pounds extra. So 75 pounds. Again, it's not very heavy, but when you're doing multiples of lunges with it on your shoulders, we did 9. And then you had to do an overhead press. And I chose to do the same weight with the overhead push press, same weight. So yeah, 18. And it was like I said, you had 9 minutes and you had to keep going. And so you're breathing, catching your breath in between, and it's about cardio. And so then by the time 9 minutes finished, I'm super grateful. The epic moment is pushing to do 7, getting the cardio in, doing reps of 18 things, right? 9 and 9. And then the second round was 9 step ups. Yeah, that was tough. And then 2 chest pull ups are using the same weight around. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was no. This round you had to do 9 of those, and I got through 6 of those all the way. I dropped down because again now I'm starting to get tired, right? And so this is my workout, and then now third round of AMRAP. You get a minute rest. A little. You guys a minute. So then it was 9 on the box, and then it was hopefully my phone will keep going. It's time to go. So the epic moment's coming up soon. I'm gonna tell you. So it goes out and come back on. So I'm was 9 step ups, and I was I was getting tired. Oh, the ups, and I chose to do 50 pounds. And so, good old coach, we get through the second round, and again, 9 minutes, many as we can do. And I did of 9 step ups, weighted step ups, and I did 50 pounds. And then 9, then I used the same bar with the weights on it, 75. So I having to switch. And I did bent over rows. And so we had to do 2 of those to start with, and then every time we went up 8, 10. So at the end, my very last set that I finished strong with was 12. Round 2, then we had a third round of 9-minute workout. They call it AMRAP. So again, you got 9 minutes to do as many rounds as you can. This is where it got miserable. It did. Uh, all right, now I got Wi-Fi. That's good. Pulling into my ranch. So Coach Kelly wants to see you succeed, right? And so I appreciate that so much, how she encourages, she inspires you, she pushes you for your own health and good and benefits. So now I'm on round 3 of having to do, now she drops it to 6. She actually dropped our time instead of 9 minutes to 7 minutes because we were running out of time. And what she did was she told us, okay, what our third AMRAP was, we had to do um, we had to do devil press. And if I don't know if you're familiar with devil press. Oh crud, I've got him right now. Goodness gracious. Timing, Carlos, timing. Gotta watch the clock. Goodness. All right, so we had to do with the same 50 pounds. It's like a burpee with weights, and then you do a kettlebell swing with the 50 pounds up over your head. And we had to do 6 of those. And then we would do can't remember. Oh, maybe that's where we did full bend over rows. I lost count. Anyways, we had to do 6 of those, and whatever it was, we had to build up to 2, 4, 6. And I remember whatever that was. I can't remember. What it was. We had to do 6 of them because I was exhausted. But I pushed through. That's the thing. It's like I remember I was on my 3rd round of doing the devil press, which is 6 of them, and they're miserable. Burpees, weighted burpees. As your last workout event is very exhausting. So, bottom line is, I got to that, and I remember on that 3rd round, I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. This is crazy. I'm too exhausted, and I did it anyways. That's where my epic moment was. I knew I couldn't do it, but I did it anyways. And I had like a minute left to finish. It was my bent over rows because I had to do them. And 3 sets. Again, that's not very many. It's tough because I was so tired and exhausted. Heart rate was like 165 in that. But thanks, Coach Kelly. Appreciate the motivation. Appreciate you believing in us and pushing us to get healthier and better. What are you doing today to your epic moment to get healthy and get strong? God bless you.